Doing this is Bless, my man Jules. We at SneakerPawnUSA here in Harlem. First sneaker pawn shop ever. What we do here, we buy, sell, trade, pawn your kicks right here. What? 200 Lenox Avenue right here in Harlem, USA. Well, we only been open about 2 weeks right now. We ain't have our grand opening yet, but once we have our grand opening, it should be good. What? And what we do here, like it's the first pawn shop, like people have jewelry, they want to pawn actually a sneaker. You take a sneaker, you wore it lightly worn, you worn once, dead stop, you take it, and you'll give some cash for it. And you'll pay the deposit back in 30 days, and you'll get your shoes back.
It's wet.
I'm into the sneaker thing, and you know, like, people can't actually wear your sneaker once and get rid of it. Like, I do a lot of Craigslist things, and I'm trading sneakers and selling them all the time anyway. And I figured, you know, if it's a pawn shop, why not maybe have a place where you can bring your sneakers in and get money for it? Maybe you want your sneaker back. You know, not everybody want to sell their sneaker. They might want it back. Maybe you got to pay a bill. Or maybe you have something with a family emergency, you have to get some money. So we figured that this would be the best thing for people to do. We have a few rare kicks. We got the Dornbecker 9 right here. That's a rare kick right there.
Saw those Dornbecker 2s over there too.
Yeah, we got the 2s, we got the Dornbecker 1s. We have Yeezy Foam, we have Carmines, we got Galaxy Kobe's, we got the Crown Jewels. We got the Masterpiece Kobe. We got the Defining Moments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got the Defining Moments pack right there. Pack right here, pack.
Sheesh.
Got the Rabbits.
Oh yeah.
Kilroy, Toros. These are the Crown Jewels.
Ooh.
From a nice fancy box. We beat Flight Club prices. All our prices is very decent.
And we in the hood.
And we in Harlem. That's right, we in Harlem. So we do it for all our. And it's a black-owned business, so please, everybody come out and support us at 200 Lenox, right here in Harlem, right over Bar Wine.
My man.
As you see, it's a nice little spot, something different.
And the cut too, man.
Make sure y'all come to Sneaker Pawn and get these sneakers. That's how we doing it right now. Right here for 2014, something new for y'all right here, Sneaker Pawn, 200 Lenox, Harlem, USA, y'all.
Follow us on Instagram, SneakerPawnUSA, website, SneakerPawnUSA.com. All the social medias. We're gonna also start doing pre-release parties here. So all the real sneakerheads, come on out and enjoy it.
My name is Troy Reed, one of the founders of Sneaker Pawn. I created this business with my son Chase Reed, better known as Chase Sneakers. This store, Sneaker Pawn, pretty much been up. This is our first 30 days we've been doing this store. This weekend that just passed was our first 30 days. Sneaker Pawn originally started from my son, you know, where he used to basically have me go stand on these sneaker lines with him. And, you know, after standing with him on these sneaker lines and spending about $300–400 on them, later on that night, he would come home and ask me for another $50, you know, to go out with his friends. And basically, what I used to make my son do was pawn me his sneakers. You know, where I used to tell him, listen, I'm gonna let you get out with your friends, but one of those 2 pair of sneakers you're gonna give me, and you're gonna give me my $50 back by the end of the week, and then you'll get the sneakers back. And it's kind of like a light bulb just went off in our head, where, you know, he started a routine of that, just kind of giving me his sneakers, borrowing money. And I knew he really wanted to wear these sneakers to school and out with his friends, so he would find a way to just give me back the money. And that's pretty much how the idea of Sneaker Pawn came. And he used to kind of go on his Instagram and show me other kids' sneaker rooms. And I used to just be amazed, because I was kind of like, Dad, you know, you think those are those kids' sneakers? And he's like, Dad, I'm telling you, look at my sneaker collection. And from right then and there, I kind of knew that this would be a successful business, that this was pretty much a good idea. Because if my son, who was 15, 14 at the time, you know, had thousands and thousands of dollars in sneakers, but yet had no cash in his pocket, yet, you know, sometimes needed a Metro card, sometimes wanted to go out with his friends. And from that right there, just kind of was like, you know what, I'm sure that there's men, women, you know, parents and kids in the same predicament. And you know, the idea of Sneaker Pawn just, you know, pretty much came about from there.
Right.
Oh man, the first 30 days of Sneaker Pawn has just been amazing. I mean, we've seen some really, you know, great sneakers come through the door. And more so than anything, we've seen a lot of great people come through the door for all sorts of reasons. I mean, you got stories from people coming in here and, you know, they one of their family members dying, and a family member, you know, was a sneakerhead, and they actually needed his sneakers to actually bury him. So, you know, they had to come in here and kind of pawn the sneakers. You've seen girls mad at their boyfriends and coming in here pawning and selling sneakers, all the way to kids coming here to get college books, you know, just to get a book because school started back and they needed to, you know, pawn their sneakers. And just amazing stories, you know what I'm saying, that just coming through here. And you know, for instance, there was a guy who came in here and his brother was in jail. So here it is, they needed some money to actually bail him out. And, you know, they was able to come to Sneaker Pawn and get the money. And, you know, it's just a terrific thing, along with our customizing department where kids is just coming through here like crazy to get their sneakers customized. So this whole sneaker phenomenon for Sneaker Pawn is, you know, it's the only place in the country that is a first retail store for pawns, where a kid can come get cash for his sneakers, come back in 30 days and get his sneaker back. You know, never lose his sneaker, get some cash to do whatever he needs to do. And for the first time ever, it's not a consignment shop, it's a sneaker pawn shop. And it's the first time in the world it's ever been done. Like being that we get so many sneakers inside of the store for, you know, people pawning their sneakers, it gets to the point where somebody just, they're not gonna pretty much get no money for their sneaker on the pawn, but they don't also want to keep the sneaker. So they'll just get to the point and say, they'll give us a sneaker for $10 or $15. You know what I'm saying? And we actually take that sneaker and we created a foundation that's called Walk Like a Ball Player. And what it does is it allows other kids and other people who wouldn't normally get a retro, you know, Jordan or Formposite or any of these sneakers, and who ain't got, you know, different homeless people or kids or whoever who don't got sneakers on their feet. And we basically take these sneakers and give them out, you know. So it's a big aspect of that, to where also we're trying to get, you know, different celebrities to sign sneakers. So let's say, for instance, for every sneaker that they sign, you know, that we can get signed and sell for, whether it's for $1,000 or something, you know, we split that cost where we'll buy 5 to 6 pair of sneakers for 6 different people who can't afford to buy Air Jordans and stuff like that. So that $500 will allow 6 different people to have a pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's our foundation called Walk Like a Ball Player. And you know, it's just so many great things coming out of the Sneaker Pawn, you know, and you know, beyond our imagination. Just in 30 days. Well, pretty much what Sneaker Pawn is, our ultimate goal is to franchise this business in 5 different states. You know what I'm saying? We want to do one in LA, one in Atlanta, one in Florida, one in Houston, and you know, in just the biggest sneaker market. So that's our ultimate goal for, you know, Sneaker Pawn, and just to continue to just make great loans, do great business, and you know, just kind of be an outlet for the sneaker fountains, for the sneaker outlet. You know what I'm saying? I think that is just, I think that, you know, you've always had, you know, which Flight Club revolutionized the whole sneaker game with the consignment market, but I think that this is revolution the game as far as just somebody being able to keep their commodity and get cash for it and use it. I mean, you got so many people that need money for Metro cards, so many people need money for books, so many people need money just to pay a cable bill, you know, on and on and on. I can go for days. You can walk out of here with up to like $1,000 by bringing in probably like, you know, 5 or 6 pair of sneakers. And you know, it's no other place doing that. It's no other place like this, you know, this retail store. So that's ultimately our goal, was just to make great loans and, you know, just do great business. Like, you know, Sneaker Pawn, there's nothing like this. There's nothing like this in the world. I mean, there's many people who thought about this idea, many people who had this in their mind, and I respect that and everything, but this is the first sneaker pawn retail shop in the world where you can come, pawn your sneakers, get cash, come back and get them in 30 days, and we're happy to give them to you. Actually better than you actually brought them into us if they are not new. So I just want to let you know, please log on and come see us at our website at SneakerPawnUSA.com or Instagram at SneakerPawnUSA. Or just come to the store, our first location here in Harlem, and just come through and just pay the store a visit.